Hey there again, doing another reaction video. So this reaction video, as I'll sure to be listed in the title, to the reaction to Philadelphia Eagles drafting Jalen Hurts in the second round of the 2020 NFL Draft. I will now make the argument whether or not you should like the decision or dislike the decision. You have your own right to make your opinion after the conclusion of this video. So, we all know Carson Wentz is a good quarterback. The Philadelphia Eagles selected him in the 2016 NFL Draft, second overall pick. I might be wrong. I forget whether or not they acquired that pick, so whether or not they traded up But anyway, so they acquired him. They had a decent rookie season, throwing for 16 touchdowns to 14 interceptions, and leading them to a 7-9 record. And he started all 16 games. And then the next season, we all know he lit it up with 33 touchdowns. And how much was it? 3,296 yards. And he was on his way to winning NFL MVP. And then he tore his and then I believe it was week 13 against the Los Angeles Rams. He tore his ACL and MCL in a dive attempt into the end zone, which ended his season. Then we all know Nick Foles beats my Patriots in the Super Bowl. We should have a better defense. Anyway, let that go. And then after that, he comes back, but again, he gets hurt and he has a fracture, I believe, a stress fracture in his back, and he's only limited to 11 games. And in those 11 games, he was 5-6 as a starter, and he threw 21 touchdown passes to 7 interceptions, which is not bad, and 3,074 yards passing. And of this last year, he started this year he started all 16 games, led them to a 9-7 record. We all know, I think it was in the first 8 snaps of their offense that he sustained a concussion in the wild card game. A wild card game against the Seattle Seahawks, and then Josh McCown almost was able to make some headlong in trying to win the game, but did not, and they fell to the Seattle Seahawks. Now, the reason I think the Philadelphia drafted him was because they need insurance, because he's been hurt multiple times and has yet to really get into the playoffs. I mean, he did play in the playoffs, but it was like within the first 10 snaps of the offense, or 8 snaps. So he's still really raw and we all know Nick Foles is gone, and so that leaves the backup quarterback position unfilled. So that's why I think they brought in Jalen Hurts, because they need insurance. He brings insurance in, as if Carson gets hurt again, he can step in, lead them to some wins, and keep it 500. And maybe, and the result, but I doubt this ever happen. If he can't stay healthy, the Eagles move on from Carson and move with Jalen Hurts, and which I don't see the likelihood of happening, but as I said, that could happen. Jalen, I really do like the guy. I thought he would probably go in a 3rd, 4th round, and I was really surprised that they took him. I was about just as surprised as I was when I saw the Packers take Jordan Love. So a lot of Eagle fans are criticizing the move. I mean, they have the right to criticize, because they do have a lot of defensive needs and offensive needs, and so on and so on. But they do have a need at the backup quarterback position, because you never know what wins, because he's could be healthy, could not be healthy. So Hurts, we all know, played at Alabama and University of Oklahoma. This last season, he threw, I think it was around 30 touchdowns, and he had over 1,000 yards rushing, with 12 rushing touchdowns in that vicinity. And he led Oklahoma to a bowl game. But I think they lost, but if I'm wrong, you can criticize me later. So I do and he led the Crimson Tide to a national championship over Clemson at one point. So I think it's an okay move, because they do need insurance, but in the long run, it's gonna maybe destroy Carson's 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 mental stability. Because first you have Nick come in, win a Super Bowl, wins over all the fans. Except Wentz was also the one that put them in the position to do that. But Nick is the one that won it. Now here comes Jalen Hurts, a fresh guy, a face. Now he's coming in and challenging Nick. Excuse me, Carson. I don't know why I'm saying Nick. So I hope it doesn't destroy his confidence. Hopefully, he takes it as a challenge to work hard and play. I'm not going to say play better because he plays amazing. It's just a question about his health, and that is completely out of his control. And I hate it. I hate it when that happens to good players that they just can't seem to stay healthy. It's completely out of their control. So whether or not it's a good move or bad move, that's up for you to decide. I made my case, and I'll let you people make the decision in the comments below. I hope you give me some good feedback. Thanks.